Hey Olivia, our teacher asked us to prepare something about our role model for the next class. Have you decided who you're going to talk about?
Hi Liam. Yes, I've been thinking a lot about it. I'm going to talk about my mother. She's the person I look up to the most.
That's sweet. Your mom must be a very inspiring person.
She really is. She raised 3 kids while working full-time and still found time to help others. Her strength and kindness amaze me.
That's incredible. I think choosing a parent as a role model is very meaningful. I've chosen someone a bit different, Nelson Mandela.
Oh, that's a powerful choice. What made you choose him?
I've always been inspired by his strength, patience, and commitment to justice. He spent 27 years in prison and still came out with hope, not hatred. That kind of forgiveness is rare.
I agree. It takes a strong heart to forgive and move forward like that. What do you admire most about him?
His resilience, definitely. Even when everything seemed hopeless, he stayed focused on peace and equality. I also admire how he led by example, not force.
That's true leadership. I think that's what makes someone a role model, not just their success, but how they treat others on the way.
Exactly. Your mom seems to have that quality too. Can you tell me more about her?
Sure. She grew up in a small town, and her family didn't have much. She worked hard, earned a scholarship, and became a nurse. Even though her job is demanding, she always puts her family and patients first.
That's admirable. She must have a lot of patience and compassion.
She does. I've seen her stay up all night to care for someone who's sick or help a neighbor in need. But what inspires me most is how she never complains. She faces challenges with a smile.
That's amazing. It reminds me of something Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done."
I love that quote. It's such a good reminder that determination can carry us through even the hardest times.
Totally. I try to apply that to my own life. When school or life gets tough, I think of how much harder it was for Mandela and how he still persevered.
That's a great mindset. I do the same. When I feel overwhelmed, I think of my mom juggling work, family, and still making time to help others. It makes my problems feel smaller.
It's cool how role models shape our thinking. They kind of become our inner voices, guiding our decisions.
Yes, and they remind us of the kind of people we want to be. Sometimes I ask myself, what would Mom do in this situation?
Same here. I try to think, would this make Mandela proud? It pushes me to be more patient, fair, and thoughtful.
Do you ever talk about Mandela with your family?
Yes, my dad is a big fan too. We watched a documentary together, and it was so moving. My dad says Mandela taught the world that real change comes from love, not revenge.
That's a powerful lesson. My mom also says kindness is stronger than anger. She believes we should treat everyone with respect, even if they don't do the same.
Your mom and Mandela would have had some great conversations, I bet.
Ha ha ha, I think so too. They both believe in making the world better by starting with ourselves.
So true. I think that's what makes someone a real role model. They don't just talk, they live by their values.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect, but about striving to do good and lifting others up.
Right. Mandela had flaws like anyone else, but he admitted his mistakes and kept working to improve. That's why I admire him even more.
And your admiration pushes you to grow too, right?
Definitely. I try to be more aware of how I treat others, how I react when things go wrong, and how I can make a difference, even in small ways.
Me too. Sometimes just helping a classmate or listening to a friend can be a way to show what I've learned from my mom.
It's cool that our role models come from such different backgrounds, but they teach similar values, kindness, resilience, and integrity.
Yes. That shows how universal those qualities are. Whether you're leading a country or raising a family, those traits matter.
Well said. I think our teacher will love hearing these stories.
I hope so. I also hope it reminds everyone that we can all be role models to someone, just by living with purpose and care.
Exactly. You never know who's watching or who you might inspire just by being yourself.
That's why I always try to be kind. Someone once told me, be the person you needed when you were younger. That really stayed with me.
That's beautiful. I think I'm going to write that down. Maybe I'll even use it in my presentation.
Go for it. It sums up what role models are all about.
Thanks, Olivia. Talking with you has given me even more ideas.
Same here. It's amazing how conversations like this help us understand our values better.
Absolutely. I think I've learned a lot from your mom too, just from hearing about her.
And I've definitely learned from Mandela through you. I might even read more about him now.
Let's inspire each other to keep learning, and to be role models ourselves.
Deal.